Where's? Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversations. If you on IG, go ahead and go to YouTube or Twitch. I'm leaving it right there for y'all to watch the content. I'm leaving it up there for y'all to watch the content. It will be pinned. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, share the live. Let's go viral tonight. Hey, if you didn't know, Damu Kiwe Conversations. Voice of the West Coast. Voice of the culture. Loot from the loot. Salute. Got my drink, my green leaf. Let's go, homie. To my Damu Kiwe on the other side. Hey, man, I was going to go all the way in tonight, but I'm going to do it early in the morning, man. Congratulations to my brother-in-law, Junie, man. He getting married on Saturday, so I will be at the wedding, making sure that I got his back and helping him do whatever he needs to do. And then we'll be streaming from my nigga house, you know what I'm saying, for about a week, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the dogs is good as shit over there. So when I go over there, I'll be streaming from over there. And Jung Mel Only, salute. Devin Stasser, what up? Dominique Mayer, what's up? Hey, look, soon as y'all come in, hit that like button, man. They got a shadow ban, and I'm trying to run the content. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, we got the content. You know what I'm saying? So we going to go ahead and we going to flame CS2 back up. But in the meantime and in between time, let's go ahead and go here, right? We're going to go to the GOAT. Hey, hit that like button, man. Make sure I shout out to the Blue Wrench Mob, always on their job. Shout out to the Blue Wrench Mob, always on their job. Shout out to yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we finna get to this Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Most scandalous. So scandalous. She's so scandalous. Scandalous. She's so scandalous. Suge speaks on Wack100. Ice Cube, Whitney Houston, Ray J, Cleabone Sloan, and others. Let's get to it. We gonna get to it. Hit that like button, man. All right, we finna start this all the way over. Okay, yeah, let's let that commercial go. While that do that, we finna bring this up on the screen. Hit that like button on your way in. Look, we shadow banned. The only way that the algorithm know that y'all enjoying this is if y'all like it. They'll start sending y'all my notifications when I go live. Y'all see how I just went live now? I didn't share it, didn't tell nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't doing Raider Q. What up? You made it, huh? Ghost of Bandera, what up? Loot from the loot, we got the content and the content. Big ups, Duse M's the Don. You already know, Wrench Gang, Scandalous, the faceless killer. Ray J snitching on the Kardashians is wild. Yeah, I'm starting to think that well, Ray J did say Mark Stevens and them did stuff.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, the place where we expose the exposers. This is episode 5 of the Simon Says podcast. And today, Simon is pulling no punches. He breaks down the Tams incident with Cleabone Sloan and Terry Carter. He even opens up about everything from Whitney Houston and Ray J to Del Dog and CS2 back. Nothing's off limits. He's putting everything out there. This is one of the most revealing episodes yet. So, as always, let's get right into it. Hear what Simon says.
This is Global Cal-Link. You have a prepaid call from
Suge Knight.
an incarcerated individual at the R.J. Donovan Correctional Facility, San Diego, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
And it's your show, man. Ask me whatever. You get your
Okay, but wait, I want you to finish that thought about your son, how happy he was to be a father, and with the pregnancy measuring stick, and then he got the son and the 2 daughters. That energy right there was so powerful, right? The most simplest things that we,
Yeah, it's just that I got all respect for. First of all, I love all my owners, and I love the West Coast. Number one.
Just hit that like button on your way in. Salute to the whole team.
Really think about it. It's a situation where we got to guide each other and help each other. So even though, like I said, my son was telling they got to pay him if they say my name, that's not going to make me hate my son. I think we're more powerful together, all of them. And at the same time, you know, my boys is my boys. You know, my youngest is 15 to play basketball.
Okay.
I got 3 daughters. Bailey is an incredible, incredible woman. 22 years old. She sings better than, she sings. That's all I got to say. I never wanted in the industry because the industry can be how it is.
Right.
But it's still a great thing that she's a great woman, she's a young lady, and she's gonna sing because that's what she wanna do. And my daughter Arian, she act like me. She a businesswoman, she aggressive. I got Tams. But most important thing about my boy is social community.
D-Twin 70, salute.
Legend does it all. Being a businessman.
Oh, wow.
He even got a Twitch or whatever the fuck. But he's an All-American basketball player. This is first year in high school, so I can't say All-American, but he will be, you know?
Right.
I just think that everybody's
turning discomfort into comfort. RG heating, cooling,
Conversations. Y'all hit the like button if you just came in. Tell a friend.
I'm sandwiched between the 2 generations. I'm helping to give caregiver responsibilities to my dad.
Let's go.
catching people's kids. It's never a good look. And once a man becomes a father and he has kids, if you spreading lies on them, you're always trying to build your whole empire by putting the next motherfucker down. That's when I know the line is wrong. You know, like people don't talk about Mother's Day dinners that I gave every year because I know being a single mother, I can imagine when they don't have nobody giving them no flowers or giving them anything nice. It's one of those days they might look like their father. Mother might treat them extra mean that day. That's when I decided to do it at Every Wish Hotel every year. Everything's free. There's meals, bar free. They get roses, they get gift bags, they get massages, pedicures, manicures, facials, whatever they like at the Every Wish Hotel. They would get little small death row necklaces. That's the only time that the women got a death row necklace. They look like the older women. And we would have Josie perform. With that one, Casey and Joseph with Devontae. Mary J. Blige would be there. Put the Isley brothers perform. Even Hammer came running through the crowd doing a hammer dance to the people who like Hammer. every top-notch artist would be there to perform. I gave Maxine Waters the award and gave her roses in the plaque. She was all there. Everything was all about the single mothers and their kids. That went on for a while until, he kept sending me back to prison. But that was our theme to do every weekend for our community.
Right.
And it's so important that we get to learning this about our community and try to help our community. Like when you were telling me earlier, these dudes doing fake numbers. That's some crooked cop shit.
Yeah. He talking about Bomb First right there. So Bomb First, come to find out, Veggie Wrong, allegedly, Veggie Wrong, and John the PDF. They said Suge said John the PDF was having sex, him and Sam with underage boys. This is what he talked. Allegedly, I don't know nothing what was going on. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But they alleging. You know what I'm saying? Suge's alleging. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. We got 60 people in here. If you didn't know Duse M with the content, I know the role was for the kids, but Pork Butt scammed it out of them. Right. Nope, I don't see him. But strange, huh? I gotta send this link. Maybe Yael ain't busy. I was like, what did I say to him to block me? Then thought, nah, he has no reason to do that. Good old screw too. Puffy 80, yeah, Ghost Bro. Pork Butt reported me. So when that reports you, that's telling YouTube not to recommend you. And it's so bad that it takes you out the algorithm. And if you go look at my numbers ever since he reported me, they go all the way down. They're not recommending it. So you gotta hit the like button so that everybody knowing it is worth doing. Cause with the shit I'm working on, my time could be put otherwhere, but I just love fucking with the people. I love bringing y'all the content. You see, the content is content. But he's talking about Bum First getting 7 million fake views. 7 million fake views. Pork Butt, the green fucking with your mental. CS2 back and Pork Butt just alike. They want to be famous. They want the limelight. They want it to be Suge. Nigga, I want to be better than Suge. Let's get to it.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, you go ahead. Show.
Well, first I want to ask you about your relationship with Brother Tony Muhammad.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Salute.
It's always a good relationship because Shaheed was my big bro. That was Cap. And Farrakhan always treat us with respect. Tony Muhammad treat us with respect. I got a homeboy, and I don't know what went wrong with this, but Marvin.
I had told him Marv, he that big Marv.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about that, Marv get on the phone with Pork Butt and a lawyer. Next thing you know, he's firing shots at me. You know what I mean? Next thing you know is that he talking bad about Miss LA. I don't even think he know Miss LA. But Marv, you're a loser, homie. You're a homie too. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about you, but you know what's up. So we ain't gonna get to doing all that type of attacking. But the thing about this is we on this thing is that it's no way I should feel to be in prison. The reason why I say that, they got all the phone calls. I'm gonna start off who's there and what's real about this shit. Reason why I went up to they were shooting the motherfucking video at base camp, they're doing it in my neighborhood. I go up there because the detectives came by the hospital and I got shot 7 times. The detective said, hey, they say Trey paid these dudes to shoot you and you shot up. I didn't say nothing. I left the hospital. I ain't gonna be talking to you, though. I go to Dre house. The guard gate dude about to let me in. I said, hold up, make sure you're there. She didn't answer. I said, let me know this. Police do lie. I am shot. I did get shot up. They said, you one of the motherfuckers that tell me he one of the motherfuckers that paid me to shoot me. You better make it make sense. So when I heard about they were shooting the video, I pushed up to it. First person I see now. I'm like, shit, where that motherfucker at?
Tony Brown, what up?
I said, no, you know what I'm talking about. Then Bone walked by. Bone is putting his head down. He didn't say shit. I'm like, what's up, bro? What's bracket? I go.
What's
around. I don't see nobody. Now I gotta give my son blessing because at the time he's 40 years old. Check him, David Buster, have some fun and all that shit. So as I'm pulling out, Kiwe, dude named Red, Al Tom, and there was one other person, there was 4 of them. Anyway, they like, hey, Q want to talk to you. He trying to take care of you. I'm like, shit, he got to do that shit later.
Buddy,
right
Blame 5, what up?
But hey, who be talking to Drake? Reg put his phone on me, look at the selfies. I said, well, tell him the police came to my bedside in the hospital and said he paid the motherfucker to shoot me. So he got some explaining to do. I ain't gonna, he gonna make it make sense. So as I'm talking to him, straight police security walked over there. They said, shoot, what's wrong? I said, I can't talk to him right now, but tell him your boys that he get at me. Or I'm gonna get at him. So I just like, good, you know, they scared you up here. They want us to try to cuff you out. I said, you can't do that. I ain't doing nothing wrong. So as we talk to the police, you can ask all these dudes that Bone walk on. Bone like, what's up? I said, bracket. He said, man, you know they scared you up here. Let's meet up later. I said, it's straight, we don't gotta meet up later. I said, last time you and everybody else told me to meet y'all at the park.
This nigga Suge, see, you see how much I talk? When Suge get to talking, see, Suge one of them niggas, if you know how to interview, you shut the fuck up and let him go. So he started on Pork Butt, right? Then he talked about his son, how Pork Butt and him going after his son, how that's some next level disrespect shit. Then he talk about Ayatollah Moore. That's some East Side Paru shit. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Them both G homies, I'm a Damu. Let them talk it, whatever dispute they got. He go from there. Now, here we go again.
Got his park. I said, I went up there.
On Bone.
We looked at 45 minutes. Y'all was no show. Right?
Immortal.
Yeah. So all these dudes start laughing. They said, oh, Bone, you be lying. You got punked. You scared of the nigga. Bone said, oh, man, you clowning me? I just didn't see you. Now, whatever the reason, he wasn't trying to do that. I get on and you know, shit, we ain't tripping, he ain't tripping, I ain't tripping, we still homies, I'm out. Now, I'm about to get on the freeway.
Miss Inglewood Blue, what up?
TC hit me. Terry hit me like, hey, excuse me, CC, man, I know you, we laughing. He said, man, they want to meet you over here and give you that bread. I said, I can't do it right now. I said, I got to leave my son. I don't let him down for nobody, right? He said, but you don't need the money, man. I do. I know you're going to look out for me. Just come over here. We're going to be right over here. I bust one, get there. I'm doing like 80 miles an hour. I get there. When I first get there, Period. Not even out the car. So I keep bending over fucking with his briefcase. So I pull up. It's the homies there. I'm like, what's up? So
J-Boy TV, salute. Hit that like button on your way in, bro. Let's go. Get your barber. What up?
Ain't nobody never asked me for that, right?
Yeah.
So they say, what's up with you and Bond? I said, man, motherfucker ain't tripping off that bullshit. You know how I go. You know. He jumps out, first thing he do, but it's not a camera view. First thing he do, he did what he did. And when they drew down, I threw the little shit up there and said, I'll be back. I go to turn around. If you see my tires, I'm not leaving because Central is blocked off. These motherfuckers parked on the island. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I go straight, that's like I'm running into fire. Everybody back this way, so I'm going to go back and just tell them motherfuckers. Before I even did that, I tell them motherfuckers, nobody got to shoot me, motherfucker. Just give me a power.
Right.
So when I turned to the round, and he first started running over there, this nigga got the burner out. So ain't no motherfucker can jump out fighting nobody with a burner. I don't give a fuck who they are.
Yeah.
So whenever that happened, right? But this thing really happened. When he came to the prelim, Bone walked out with the judge. Oh, my mama, rest in peace. So he walked out with the judge. I'm like, what the fuck is this? They get the cameras out of here. Get everybody out of here. You know, the other people, forward, they can't film. So Bone said that he tried to open the door, tried to grab the key. He said, I got it with a good one. Fired on it, right?
Yeah.
Then he said when he was on the ground, and I'm coming to him.
What it do, champ?
He said,
and 10.
Please don't let me die today. And then he said, why would he tell you that? He said, well, because when he pulled off, because they did draw down on me. And I did say some shit I shouldn't have said. The Bone told the court, and I said, y'all will be dead by the night.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your safety check. And your weekend getaway.
That he threatened Bone. Bone did pull off the burner because he said y'all will be dead by the night. I guess he's supposed to threaten Bone allegedly. This is what Suge is admitting that he did. I can't confirm or deny it. Let's go.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
All that
like button. My boy Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Fuck the union, though.
Don't go right now. Because you know why?
Yeah.
They gave him a money.
Now y'all go run and clip this. Suge said that right now Bone got immunity in regards to that what happened at the shooting of Straight Outta Compton movie. He said that he's saying Bone got immunity and could cut Suge loose right now. And Bone made them statements on Suge. This some nasty work, bro. See, this shit be targeted. This is how they trick niggas off the streets. These old niggas y'all be looking up to, think it's so cool because you see them successful monetarily. Them niggas is morally in debt, bro. This is fucked up. Let's go.
Still today, he got immunity. He can shot a gun and came
Nah, Bone from my
He even got a lie. He can tell the motherfucking truth. Yeah, I had a gun. They cut me loose.
Bone Sloan.
I've been in this motherfucking 11 years. Now, I ain't forced him to line it up with me, but that would be nice. If you cut me loose, I'm going to come holler at it. If you don't want to holler, I'm not going to holler. I just appreciate the fact he can cut me loose and he's going to do it.
Right.
I don't understand.
Well, he definitely need to do that too, because I read the work, right?
But if you just coming in,
I got that shit, right?
Let's get into the house.
Exposed it And then I had got word that he was supposed to do the right thing. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to fuck off Suge's chances and opportunities of coming home by making him turn all the way with them peoples, man. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. Then I also read the report where he tried to lie and he telling people, oh, I was off.
Hey, Miss Lisa,
off of medication, all kind of little bullshit he was on, and that's just unsuitable coming from a homie, let alone an older homie. You know what I'm saying? That shit is far from cheap. Like you say, motherfuckers can see each other on the streets and get it from the shoulders if that's the issue, but you don't help them people put a motherfucker in jail, especially when you wasn't on. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't have to do what he did, you know. But the reason I asked you about Tony Muhammad bringing you back was because I wanted to know your relationship, because I heard that Dale Dog, rest in peace, from Main Street, had the Mafia for Life Records and was trying to bring an artist and work with an artist. And I think the little troll said that he was there when it happened. Do you recall doing a favor for Tony Muhammad and meeting with Dale Dog in the main streets about artists? Hello?
This is Global Tellink. You have a prepaid call from
Suge Knight.
An incarcerated individual at the R.J. Donovan Correctional Facility, San Diego, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now.
Here's to trading skylines for tree lines in Wisconsin. To just going with the flow.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, what you saying?
Oh, yeah. So, no, the reason I was asking about Tony Muhammad, because I think the little 5'4" troll was talking about he was at the road when Tony Muhammad asked you to have to take a meeting with Dale Dog from Main Street Mafia Crib, rest in peace, right? About an artist, I guess, that they had or whatever. Do you recall that meeting?
No, that ain't true. First of all, rest in peace, Dog. If Dale Dog wanted to holler at me, I've been knowing Dale Dog since we was kids.
Okay.
He not finna go until, matter of fact, I've been in their hood before. And Dog was like, man, he said, I got the idea. He said, your house is the burgundy, the grand burgundy roof, the gray stucco, the burgundy trimming, the burgundy walkway, and all that. We laugh about it, right? So that dude never been part of nothing with me.
What up?
I ain't talking bad about him. He never has.
That nigga Suge said, I ain't talking bad about Wack, but that nigga ain't never been a part of nothing with me. Nigga, I ain't got no bag with that. Nigga, I told y'all, nigga, CS2 badges came in as an FBI plant with pork butt, nigga. He been a plant, bro. Said, nigga, me and that nigga ain't never did nothing together. As far as get a bag on a move or a play.
He never been dealing with death row. This is the thing too, right? This you talking about the trucker, right? You talking about Wack, right?
Yeah, the trucker.
The trucker. That ain't true. That's how you look at it. This is how you go. I'm gonna break this down. Every artist I helped, I've dealt with, changed their life for the best. Every last one of them. Nobody went to prison on my watch. I mean, it's a whole list of stuff I did, right? Now, he met Ray J through me. What do you do to Ray J's life? Okay, let's start it off. Ray J went from being this R&B singer to having did porn with Kim Kardashian. Everybody know Ray J, right? Right. He started fucking with the trucker. All of a sudden, this motherfucker don't have nothing. He been fucking getting fucked by Puffy. Everybody know. Well, at least he spent the night at his house. And I can't see Puffy letting the motherfucker in the bed when there ain't no fucking going on.
That nigga said, that nigga Ray J getting fucked by Puffy, laying in the bed with him. He said he can't see Puffy letting this nigga sleep in the bed with him and not fucking on him, fucking and sucking.
Right. On top of that, period. You know that ain't gonna happen.
Oh,
right on top of that, you let Puffy's sons call you out and out of town bloods push up on him till he got to run a fade. Nothing happened about that. And Ray J went from being a star. When he started fucking with the trucker, this motherfucker, it cracks our soul to see, let me get TMZ or whatever, but this motherfucker doing a job. He hosting a TMZ tour. He up there dancing and partying like he doing a concert. That's sad. Yeah.
He said that's sad. He's doing the TMZ tour bus job. The trucker, Alonzo Scott, it come around full circle. Hey, look, Suge talking that shit. Ray J a thought. Oh, we got the content. Y'all know what we do, man. Hit that like button.
And you take game. He made game through me, but he was working with Jimmy Houston the whole time, the trucker was. But at the same time, game went from doing arenas, the trucker had him doing clubs. Now, you know my bro, I got all the love in the world for my bro, but it's like this. Game said some slick shit about the homie who's locked up, right?
Yeah.
The homie like, shit, I need to talk to him. The trucker said, here goes the address, go knock on the door. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wack so scandalous. Nigga say he gotta holler at the game. This nigga give up the game addy, nigga. This nigga, that's what Stutterbox said he did on him. Said he dropped the low on him. And they tried to knock him down. Oh man, this is starting to what a coinky dink.
Facts, right?
Right.
So that's how you game with a motherfucker rapping and being on tour to the trucker had him doing some motherfucking, he got game to they taking his house or he losing his shit.
Yeah.
Sexual assault or something, right? That's
right.
What the trucker wants. Okay. Who's next? Oh.
Blueface.
Blueface. This little young dude went from getting it in and being a star, right? How the fuck he in prison? Well, this is what I do want to ask. How many times the trucker been up there to see?
0.
What kind of shit is that?
And
not only that, right? He gave him some fucked up advice. And I don't want to throw the youngster on the bus, but it came from the trucker. That everybody say. He in his cell with his big homie. In his cell with his big homie. And this come from a real homie who's up there with him. He in his cell with his big homie. His homie just got suitable to go to get home off the road. He didn't like it. They search their cell. They find
Hit that like button, ATL in the building, Drew V.
Because if you don't take it,
hit that like button, man.
Let's go.
With the content. We come with the content. Exclusive art and dialogue. Who? Exclusive, uncut. Suge Knight. Simon Says. Let's get to it. Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV.
They're gonna take my date back. I'm gonna have to start all over, right? The trucker tell him, don't do that shit, man. You need to don't fuck up your own time. You come home and you get back to your girl. How you gonna tell a motherfucker who's maybe getting 90 days, even if it was right now at my age, if one of my homies get caught with a cell phone, he just got sued for parole, if he a lifer, I'm gonna raise my hand. I do 6 months or extra year for one of the homies that got sued for parole.
Right.
This dude is like Chef Rock. He's bad luck.
That's exactly what he is. He bad luck.
Every motherfucker fuck with him, it never ends up good. Shit, bro locked up right now. I would never see him bro getting caught for nothing.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored.
He talk about Big U. He said, bro locked up right now. Oh, y'all know we about to flame this bitch ass nigga tonight. Hit that like button. He said, you know, bro locked up right now. Right? So now we done went from talking bad about CS2 back
recorded.
This man got a wife. His wife is a great woman. He got a son playing your team tomorrow. He got a daughter. He got 2 other boys. I just can't do it.
So what Suge is saying, nigga, that nigga Big Bro talking about Big U got a beautiful wife. That's everything. Daughters and a son that's playing against my team tomorrow. This was the first game when we did this interview. This was the first game of the season. The LA Chargers versus Patty Mahomes, the black football guy, Patrick Mahomes. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go. Shout out Dayon Henley, man. He's beast mode right now.
I don't give a fuck how much we get into it or whatever. And I know once I know your kids and I know your family, there's no way I can take it there with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wouldn't even have gunplay with you. We would have to just get out the way and squabble up a bet on something, you know, because doing something to you is hurting your kid.
Yeah.
It takes a real fucked up motherfucker to want to see a motherfucker in prison and you know their kid. But it's still not too late. I look at it like this. If there's anything undoing they can do, I'm quite sure they got a lot of people here that throw me out. You know what I mean? When you like that, don't that make sense?
Yeah.
All they got to do, because all these dudes who's not being there, you got to look at it like this. If you doing good, nobody's perfect, but you're doing a lot of good. When it's your turn to help him step up, it ain't too late for the trucker to help him. You know?
Damn.
Yeah, it definitely.
Do you hear what he's saying? How he basically saying, nigga, you know this nigga wife. You know this nigga got them kids. He got a son in the NFL. Nigga, and you did him like that? It ain't too late, Wack. He said Wack can undo it. Nigga, y'all hold on. Let me back that up. Suge said Wack could undo what he did. He did something. Suge is saying that Wack put draws in jail, bro.
Your kid. Yeah. It takes a real fucked up motherfucker to want to see a motherfucker in
Flip
prison.
this shit.
And you know their kid. But it's still not too late.
And you know they kids.
I look at it like this. If there's anything undoing they can do, I'm quite sure they got a lot of people here. Got to hold me out.
There's anything that he can undo. It ain't too late. Listen.
You know what I mean? When you like that, don't that make sense?
Yeah.
All they got to do, because all these dudes who's not being there, you got to look at it like this. If you doing good, nobody's perfect, but you doing a lot of good. When it's your turn to help him, step up. It ain't too late for the trucker to help him. You know? Right.
Yeah, it definitely ain't.
I paid for my own college, so I knew I'd have to start accumulating.
Damu Kiwe, Conversation. Let's go.
It's gonna make a difference. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna call you the trucker no more, little chubby. And Wack. Come on, man.
Hey, I call him CS Wack. I call him CS Wack. Confidential source back, right? I exposed the paperwork on the Dale Dog investigation. So peep this, because it ties to you. So Money Mark Stevens and Shaquille O'Neal had Deja34 Records. They wanted to sign an artist named Ray J. E1, which was Koch Records, said, okay, they'll do it, but they're not doing nothing until they clear with Suge Knight. Stutterbox was in on that deal, so Stutterbox tells Wack, hey, Wack, you got Suge Line set up the meeting so Money Mark Stevens could meet up with Suge. Well, he told me, I interviewed Money Mark Stevens. He told me he met with you several times. He said y'all ended up in Vegas, y'all smoked cigars, and he cut you a check to get Ray J up from up under your tutelage, and they signed them to Deja34, Knockout Entertainment, Koch Records, and from that they cut Stutterbox out. I guess they threw him like 20 cents. And he wanted some points off of bringing Ray J to the table. So when that goes, listen, go ahead.
The Stutterbox, the one that had Ray J first.
So Suge is confirming what Stutterbox said. Right? So Stutterbox didn't lie about that when he said Wack begged him to put Ray J with him. Begged him to put Chuck with him, the gang with him. This is what Stutterbox said. He begged him. He's the one that brought him. Let's go.
Right. You got to remember one thing. I ain't going to say names and I ain't going to put the homies out there, but what do you think? Ray J was selling work, right?
Woo!
Yeah.
Hold up.
So
Ray J was selling work. Is y'all hearing what this nigga saying? Ray J was Mr. Dope Man, Mr. Dope Man. Nigga, Ray J is alleged to have served that shit to Whitney when Whitney overdosed in that hotel. Hit that like button. Y'all clip this. Y'all hear how many times I'm saying clip this shit tonight? Nigga, make this shit go viral. Hit that like button. Clip that shit. You know what I'm saying? Suge, no. Shaking my head. Yes, dope, man. Suge, no. Let's get to it. But this is in the past. Ray J can't catch no case behind being a dope dealer, but the implications about him with Whitney, oh, it's nasty.
They got Ray J being a D-boy. That's why when you see the puppy trial, Capricorn was saying she just got some drugs from Ray J. Cassie said she got drugs from Ray J. But Ray J was hitting them. You know what I mean? Right.
They all saying that they was getting their work from Ray J. This nasty work.
These motherfuckers got Ray J. When I was talking about the thing with Ray J, Ray J was one, he was hitting Whitney Houston. And I ain't talking about just hitting, you know what I mean, right?
Right. Exactly what you mean.
That's why Ray J conscience is fucked up. If y'all do all that talking, y'all killed the most powerful singer, the most realest bitch ever in the business with Whitney Houston.
Save money while making a difference. Shop Tap Restore and help build a
Should say Whitney Houston was the most powerful and realest bitch in the music game. Let's go.
We need to talk to you right now and cuss your motherfucking ass. She cuss my motherfucking ass out. I mean, we was on a plane coming from motherfucking New York to LA. And the bitch Chili was sitting next to me, right? And Whitney walked over there and said, Chili, what the fuck wrong with you? You going back, you sucking this nigga motherfucking, you sucking Suge Knight dick, you don't go back to Los Angeles, California? Bitch, he gonna have you in Compton, you might get shot in the drive-by, you stupid little bitch. Right? That's how Whitney talks. Right? I'm like,
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Renegade Duchess, what up?
Over her head and get some head. My dick sucked now, man. What you gonna do? Run her off? Fuck you, Suge. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know you don't supposed to have this little motherfucker no shit. She does fuck.
He got some hair from Chili. Hey, Chili was bad. I know she got a reputation about getting around, but I'm turned on by nasty bitches. I don't know about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Only difference between that slut and your bitch is we know what she did. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
She gonna run the fucked up shot. So Whitney,
how you doing, bro? Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nubian Creator.
I ain't gonna say
Salute.
Dude, come on. I'm gonna give you some real game now, homie. Don't be saying you wasn't even there, because everybody know you was there.
Yeah, they got the video footage of them.
And he listened to the trucker. Say you was doing a concert in San Diego.
Now he done implicated Ray J into. Now he done implicated the trucker into the shit with Ray J and Whitney. Clip it. Hey, this shit right here. This the kind shit, nigga. Y'all niggas. Hey, listen, man. I'm smart enough to let Suge just go. You know what I'm saying? I'm just let him go. Nigga, every once in a blue moon, I try to steer the conversation where I want when there's a little bit of hesitation or break for me to get in there. Other than that, nigga, you just let Suge go. That nigga go. Nigga.
I don't think it ain't like he gave her a hot shot on purpose. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she was just too powerful for or whatever.
Right.
Motherfucker tried to cover up and dump that bitch in the, you know, I ain't gonna call her a bitch, but dumping Whitney in the motherfucking bathtub.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, man. But, yeah, I just look at it like
Colin Trapping Nick.
Nobody's perfect.
He said Chili.
Everything I did good.
Yeah, they said Chili was passed around.
Everything I did wrong. You know what I mean? Because nobody's perfect. I mean,
Luke
they know what I'm talking about. We both know what I'm talking about. Stop saying the homie name and tell them motherfuckers.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
I still talk to the homie. That's the homie. Don't be putting out there saying.
So what he talking about now is pork butt and Wack100 and Rat James keep saying George's name, saying G did this, G did that, implicating G and all kind of shit. Suge said them niggas lying, and yeah, he still talked to the homie.
The homie did that to country. That's not true.
Right. Well, we come back, I want to stop talking about our and we all right, Curry.
So we got that. So shout out most Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Let's take this shit off. It's getting hot up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? My little Nike t-shirt on. It's getting hot up in here, and I got that extra light on right there. Let me turn that shit off. Maybe that's why I'm up under all this goddamn. Hit that like button. No, we got the content. So let's go to this one real quick. Let's see what he was saying. Let's go here. Boom. Boom. Alonzo Zoe Scott. Duse M's exclusive interview with Money Mark Stevens, the target in the Deja34 investigation, the attempted blackmail and extortion of Shaquille O'Neal and Mark Stevens for money from Stutterbox and his co-conspirator, Cash McElroy Jones. This is Duse M's and Money Mark. Hey, Money Mark Stevens.
Where we was at, okay. So at some point you get a phone call from Wack100’s, Cash Jones. And when he contact you, what did he contact you concerning?
He wanted to reach out to Dale Dog, rest in peace. And he wanted to give Dale Dog some information that he had gotten from Stutterbox, right? It's like he was getting information from Stutterbox on what his plan was and what the get down was gonna be. And he wanted to talk to the homie and talk to him. And Dog wasn't getting on the line with him.
Now
and
the
he kept blowing me up
protective order right
because he wanted me to get him on the line.
Smart man. Rest in peace to Dale Dog, man. So he's talking about the phones is being compromised. Is that one of the things that he told you?
Well, the homie Dale Dog never trusted Dude. You follow me?
Right.
So Dog didn't know was the lines compromised or was they wired up for sound or not. He just wasn't gonna chance it. You follow me?
Right.
But it was later on. It was later on after they took the case to they was taking it all away because the homie ain't had no choice. You know, he was facing a life sentence, so he had to take it all away. And with all the lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery, and that's when we found out that the lines was compromised.
And as soon when you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretaps? The
whole transcript. I got the whole transcripts. The whole transcripts of the whole wiretaps.
And do you, in that paperwork, do you see your conversation?
Colin Trappenick, very smart brother. He said, crackhead Eddie boy a fed then. He claims he got work and knows all of the names snitching. Yeah, him and Wack came out the same day with a different number, saying that they got the list of snitches and all of that, right? But the paperwork is under a protective order by the court. Niggas can't even get it. They don't want it out. So how you think they got it? Colin Trappenick already added that up. 2 + 2 = CS2
with,
back. And crackhead Eddie.
You see a conversation with Cash Jones in them transcripts.
That was the initiating. That was the initiating when they started recording.
Right. And how did they refer to Cash Jones?
In the paperwork, they put him as Back, BACK. And
correct.
I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is? I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. but they put him as back because he's blood.
Yeah.
So it's back. And I said, oh, okay.
And was this back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Okay, so World Star, I hope you're listening. So Mark Steven just admitted that the phone call, the wiretap, Title III federal wiretap, which was transcribed, that Duse M's exposed. Duse M's the Don. Paperwork party on Clubhouse, nigga. Paperwork party on Clubhouse, nigga. Y'all remember that? Classic. Nigga, I went in a vote for 2-3 weeks, quiet. Nigga, getting to that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard Tiny Draws. What's up, Cash? Stop lying. And now they got me running from the Fed. Nasty work. So look, he's saying the lawyers told him. He said, I ain't talked to no back. Who the fuck is back? And the lawyer said, that's Wack, because he's a blood. Well, Greg Caden contest whether or not that's why his name was back, but we don't care whether the lawyer was right about why they called him back. They just all knew that was Wack. You know what I'm saying? That boy ain't been right since you took his position. Nasty work. Wack can't deny this. He the only blood on this case. And Ray J name don't sound like back, but Wack do. But no, y'all tripping, bro. You got to remember, CS2 back is the same person as the Wack boy. Y'all forgot about the Wack boy? Hold on, man. We gonna go Wack100 exposed by Duse M. Oh, my boy come up, man. Because he was the one, the OG the OG YouTuber that first exposed it. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta put in CS2 back. That's what you gotta do. If you want to know, just put in CS2 back, nigga. It'll come up. What's my guy name? Damn, I'm trying to remember his page. Clubhouse Crazy TV. Clubhouse Crazy TV. Damn, we been flaming this nigga up. Look at all this shit. Nigga exposing this nigga. Man, I'm just gonna have to go to Clubhouse Crazy TV. CCTV. Let me see. Hit that like button, man. We over here cooking. The Wack boy in a minute. I ain't helped the Wack boy in a minute. He just called a couple days ago. Let's see what they say. Videos. All right, so we gonna go to that's what Cheeseburger Chuck got into it with what you call him, Wack100 played audio. Oh man, he might have pulled it off, bro. He might have pulled that one off. Yep, I think he pulled it off. Damn, he took it down. All right, that's cool. We don't need to do that. CS2 back. Let's go active chucks. So this is how we get to that. I already have broke it down, so I got it. This was also cited in the paperwork. I mean, in the World Star case. Let's go. Yeah. So what we do is we gonna go to video 2, which is one of the most efficient ones when it gets to the transcribed wiretap. You know what I'm saying? And it was based off of CCTV shit anyway. So shout out CCTV, my guy. They cited him in the case too. They cited him in the case. Let's go here, and then we'll get the Mark Steven video next. Told y'all we own one, and I hit that like button. Big U said, Duse M, flame them bitch ass niggas. Niggas lying on draws. Duse M gonna flame them bitch ass niggas today. Let's go.
Yo, it's Duff for the Cloud Chaser TV, man.
Previously in part 1, we found out from Robert Ross, also known as Stutterbox, a Main Street Mafia crip and Wack100’s neighbor, that Wack100 or CS2 back got his house raided for getting caught on a wiretap on a conspiracy to commit murder.
What is it exactly you want to clear out? And I air it out, clear it out, however it got to go.
On the video, when you said something about conspiracy to murder, what actually did you hear on audio of Wack100 that the feds had, but haven't charged him for conspiring to murder?
His house got raided because he was on the wiretap with Dog. You know, he allegedly gave Dog my address, homie. If I get killed, whoever gave him my address gonna get conspiracy to murder. But if I don't get killed, they can get conspiracy to attempted murder because they shot up my Rolls Royce, put 17 holes in my Rolls Royce.
Let's play Stutterbox talking to Wack. This is what I'm trying to figure out, though, Box. Help me understand this, because me and you both know that whole case was your thing. What is it I had to do with the case, bro?
Wack, listen, the paperwork you said you tried to call Dog, nigga. And he wouldn't take your call. I sent it to you. He said he didn't talk to you. He wouldn't take your call. Dog said he was cool. He didn't want to talk to you in the paperwork. That's what you said is going off of what
that whole Main Street shit, that was your play. I had nothing to do with it. I was a victim.
Because they said when Dog called you, his phone was hit. That's how they got on your line.
No.
And you play. That's what they say, Wack.
Listen to Stutterbox. Listen to
Dog called you, his phone was hit. That's how they got on your line.
That's what
you wouldn't take your call. Dog said he was cool. He didn't want to talk to you in the paperwork. That's what Due Sims is going off of. What
that whole Main Street.
That's what Due Sims is going off of, the paperwork. I'ma send it to you.
Shit, that was your play. I had nothing to do with it. I was a victim.
Because they said when Dog called you, his phone was hit. That's how they got on your line.
No.
And you play. That's what they say, Wack.
Been doing
as you can see by now in this first part, Stutterbox clearly implicates Wack100 into this case, not only in an interview with Duse M's and Stats 280, but also right to Wack's face on the recorded phone call. In part 2 of this video, let's take a look at the actual paperwork from the case, which exposes Wack100 as a confidential source in the Main Street Mafia Crips case.
We're going to get into the paperwork. The paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap. And once I get into this paperwork, you're going to understand that Wack was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. So Wack also says CS2. Back. CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source. But once I get into this paperwork, you're going to understand that Back was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. So Tiny Draws told that nigga, you on paperwork, nigga. Yo, what's up, Back? What's up, Back? And didn't nobody understand why he was calling him back.
You lying. Are you dumb or something?
How young back?
Go ask your uncle if he didn't see my daughter.
How young back? Let's talk about a little back.
Who's back? I don't know.
You know who back is.
I don't know.
You know exactly who back is, nigga.
I don't know who that nigga is.
You know exactly who back is. Stop playing these games, nigga.
Who that nigga is.
You know about Marky Mark. You know about Stutterbox. You know about Dale Dog back. Stop playing these games, nigga. Stop playing these weird ass games, nigga. Yeah, stop playing these games, nigga.
Hold on, what Stutterbox got to do with something?
Yeah,
Hey, what Stutterbox?
Man, put that on Pyro. Put that on Pyro. that's gonna be another story we gonna talk about later.
What's Stutterbox got to do with something?
I'm talking about that paperwork, nigga. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You saying I'm on paperwork?
Bro, am I lying? Put that on Pyro, you not.
Wax on paperwork?
Put that on Pyro, you not.
Put that on 6-0 Wax on paperwork.
Crip, nigga, you on paperwork. Put that on Pyro, you not.
Put that on.
Man, put that on Pyro that you not on that case.
Produce it.
Put that on Pyro that you not on that case.
You know I'm the one got told on,
Put that on Pyro, you didn't make statement.
So Tiny Draw said that the nigga name was back and that he was on paperwork. Well, the paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap. And it's from Dale Dog from Mainstream Mafia case, rest in peace. So
you're mad
it goes to the first page and it has the session 18202. This is the wiretap, date and time 8/5/2008 through 9/22/38 to 9/29/39. Duration for 7 minutes, 1 second. This is the Feds breakdown. Dale tells Stevens that your boy Box, referring to Stutterbox, we can all agree to that, right? Went south. Back. Wants Dale's phone number. Back. Needs to talk to Dale. It's important. Back. Whack. Right? But it also says CS2. Back. CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source. Number 2.
At some point, you get a phone call from Wack100, Cass Jones. What did he contact you concerning?
He wanted to reach out to Dale Dog, rest in peace. I got the whole transcript, transcripts of the whole wiretap. Lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery.
When you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretap? Do you see your conversation with Cass Jones in them transcripts?
Paperwork, they put him as back. BACK. I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is? I ain't talked to no back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as back because he a blood.
Was this back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
So you get into it. Dale talks about Box incident and Back wanting to talk to Dale. Wack wanted to talk to Dale Dog. Mafia talk and someone talking too much. Box with a question mark. Sound like Back, which is Wack, has info on Stutterbox and talking about phone lines being compromised. So Wack is wanting to talk to Dale Dog, so he goes through the Mafia's talk, who we gonna use. So Wack is caught on wiretap saying that he had information about Stutterbox, that Stutterbox was sour, and he has information on Stutterbox. The phones is tapped, but I'll need to talk to Dale Dog. What information do y'all think that he had for Dale Dog and Mark Stevens about Stutterbox? He already told him that Box it went sour, right? Box punked the game, right? And the phones is tapped. So only way you know the phones is tapped is if you got caught up on a motherfucking on a wiretap. The only way you know Box is sour is if he punked the game on you. But you want to talk to Dog after you punked the game. You was the first call on the wiretaps, the first recorded. This is what Mark Stevens said, right? I believe, let me make a poll. Who believes that the reason the information that Wack had for Dale just tripped out like that? Hold on. All right. Bam. So
Boom, we finna make a poll. Hold on, let the internet come all the way back in because it was trying to leave. Right? Start a poll. What was CS2 back trying to tell Dale Dog? Oh, I gotta tell Dale Dog. Stutterbox address. That Stutterbox was paying Darren Dupree and Greg Caden Box was paying Caden and Dupree. That and how or that Shiny was using LA address in divorce to get half. Let me take this off. That Shiny was using a LA address to get half. Let me
It went bad, nigga, is if you done went and talked to them people. Wack admitted that he did go talk to them people on the 64th floor.
Raided my motherfucking crib, didn't find nothing. Cut my wife up, searching, going through everything. They ain't found nothing. When I went down
G-Mac, what up,
to the federal
Big
building,
Dub?
my attorney to get my shit they took out of my
G-Mac,
office.
come up
Every
here, Big
bitch was on
Dub,
that
come
floor
up
with
here.
FBI flak jackets on. That's the first thing I saw. I'm like, damn.
It goes into saying Box punked the game. 2 messages on Mark's phone. Mark is involved on the gang business and operations. Duke. Back is calling on another line to
Right,
Mark.
kid, the
It
barber.
says, hit me about 3 times. He want me to give you a number, so I'm calling to clear with you. First before. So
What's y'all
Dale
name,
was
Shake Fantasy
I'm cool.
Bambi?
I'm cool on that, brother. Right? Nigga, he don't even want Wack to know his number. So the nigga, Mafia, he come back and say, oh,
Mafia
okay, you
is
don't
Mark
want,
Stevens.
all right, so you don't want to do
Okay,
no hollering,
don't
all
trip.
right. He said, what's up with you though, man? Dale all changed the subject. So the dude, Mafia style, say, we'll talk,
Mafia
man,
style
you
is
know,
Mark
I just need to
Stevens.
know, man, you, when I talk to Back, which is Wack100, I'm just gonna tell that nigga, man, oh man, well, you know, homie, you been on the phone with Dude, and you know, like basically you been on the phone with Stutterbox, and you know, like, you know what? I'm saying you right, man. No telling what lies he told a nigga on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So they already own Stutterbox and Wack100. And then also this Dale Dog. And then when you call the dude, you make the dude talk about certain stuff on the horn, you know? You know that You know that's what they got going on. He talking about Stutterbox and Wack100 got that going.
How many of y'all think that Mark Stevens listened to Dale Dog and tricked Wack into talking about certain stuff on the phone? You know what I'm saying? You know that's what they got going on. So when the dude call, get that nigga to incriminate himself and talk about certain stuff on the phone. I wonder what he was talking about on the phone, because Greg Caden did threaten him at the thing and said they got him on wiretap. What wiretap do they got? Wack, we don't believe you. Bring the documents, rat piece of shit.
I ain't got no time for this dude. So then Mafia Style say, I mean, you know that's good information. See, now I know how to, like I said, I ain't helping the Wack boy in a minute. The Wack boy in a minute. You know what I'm saying? He called me out of the blue yesterday. Not yesterday, last night. Left me 2 messages. And this morning. And I just need to know how to play it cool. You know what I'm saying? Nigga probably said, man, nigga going to jail, you know? Laugh. The nigga got to laugh. So that's the first page. Hold on, we ain't finished. We got some more shit that's gonna talk about that. Or
Baby Dig, Bakerfield 805, Blue Ridge
Go to the next page with other leaders of the Lord's Day organization. CS2 is able to provide limited information regarding violent assaults committed by the mainstream mafia crip, including shootings, burglaries, and murders. Confidential source 2 is unwilling to testify in court against members of mainstream mafia crip because confidential source 2 is fearful of retaliation against confidential source 2 and or confidential source 2's family. Tiny Draws called that nigga back because he already has seen this, bro. That nigga wasn't capping and he knew he could stand on that. Wack100 is confidential source number 2.
They put him as back, B-A-C-K. I kept asking the lawyer, like, I ain't talked to no back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as back because he a blood.
They say that he provided reliable information previously. The nigga say confidential source number 2 has provided reliable historical information concerning the mainstream mafia organization. However, confidential source 2 is only aware of certain aspects regarding the organization's criminal activity and narcotic distribution network. So he only know a little bit about how they move and work. Confidential source 2 has no knowledge or information regarding the methods in which narcotics are being transported to the Los Angeles area and distributed to mainstream mafia crip gang members. Additionally, confidential source 2 is unable to provide information regarding the narcotic customers, flows of narcotic proceeds, and methods that they are using to laundering their narcotic proceeds. Confidential source 2 is only able to identify a limited number of mainstream mafia crip gang members. Confidential source 2 is unable to provide specific information regarding the organization's extortion activities, methods of monetary collections and distribution of proceeds, because he ain't from Main Street. He only was dealing with the nigga Stutterbox. This nigga Wack100 been on paperwork. Confidential source number 2, aka Back, aka Wack100. He was the one calling the Main Street trying to get in contact with Dale Dog, saying that Stutterbox told him. When Wack asked for the number, he refused. He told the homie, nah, nigga, this nigga been on the phone with him, nigga. That's how I met him through that nigga. If Stutterbox, and he could be a rat and all that, that don't mean he lying about Wack100 being on a wiretap talking about conspiracy to murder. That holds the same exact time as murder, a life sentence. And if that's what you on wiretap for, and if that's what they came for you for, then how you out of jail?
Coming up in part 3, Duse M's and Stats 280 speak exclusively with the last key remaining character in this case. and the person Wack100 directly calls on the wiretap, according to the paperwork. Money Mark Stevens. In this bombshell interview, Shaq's business manager Mark Stevens exposes Wack100, aka Cash Jones, the former death row affiliate and crime of high blood, as a confidential informant for the FBI, with detailed corroborating evidence and paperwork that leaves no doubt that Wack100 is in fact confidential source number 2 or CS2 back.
현재 수도권 전역에서 정체불명의 바이러스 감염 사례가 급격히 확산되고 있습니다.
So we got in that. Don't be hiding in the goo now. Yeah, I knew you didn't make that nigga no soup. Hey, G Gov, Big Gov. So no, I'm putting you on blast too, cause the homie fucked up. He's a rapper. He got his trucking company going. And you can't even make them a soup, some honey, something to knock that Theraflu, something. Mucinex. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be here soon, so I'll be able to maintain it.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get him to come up here on the live with me, and he was tripping, but talking about he sound like shit, and you talking about I was checking on him all day. You was checking on him all day. We gonna talk about that later. Let's finish this real quick with Money Mark Stevens talking about who CS2 Back is. Hey, CS2 Back, you in the world of trouble, bro. Your cover's been blown, my boy. Shout out Paperboy
Well,
News.
Man, I'm glad that the truth was able to come out. And it's sad.
But bigger than that, but bigger than that, homie, right? You know, I watched dude, man. He said some things about the big homie Shaq, you know, that wasn't true. He said some things like he been trying to destroy the big homie Big U name, and I'm seeing and watching this, and I called the big homie U. We was talking. I said, "Yo, when you get into Atlanta, man, come see me, cause I had what I had for years." And when I gave it to the homie, I said, "Man, you read it." Because it was a big ass text.
Hey, give Gov his bean. Hey,
and the homie just sided with what was right.
The other day,
I can't fuck with dude no more.
I gave her the bean.
And that was the end of that.
Now she did
until
you wrong,
Wack
bro.
started attacking, and that's when Wack started attacking him with
you. I want you to read it. And when he read it, he was like, "Oh, okay, I see why you don't fuck with the nigga. I can't fuck with the nigga." And that was it.
Wait, how long was it from when you first got it that you met you in Atlanta to show him the work?
I got the paperwork from the attorneys probably in, I want to say 12 or 13, because
note also, Money Mark Stevens is saying that he got a copy of the paperwork from his attorneys. Him and Shaquille O'Neal attorney. They had the same attorney defending them in that investigation. When they both went and sat down with the police, with Detective Paul Fournier and Michael Coet, Greg Caden, Darren Dupree, and the Federal Joint Task Force. They made sure they had a lawyer there and they stuck to the script. We got these statements, Shaq's statement and Mark's statement. So when he's saying they got the paperwork from their attorney, how could you dumbass niggas on the 100 EBT side believe that Duse M made up the wiretap paperwork? Duse M made up fake paperwork and added some CS2 shit. Y'all slow as fuck. Y'all gonna believe him when he said that he helped free Money Mark, Shaq, and 7 Main Street Crips. And Money Mark, he said, ask Mark, he knows. He tried to set up the three-way. Well, I went and asked Money Mark. And Money Mark said, you CS2 back, nigga. Flame.
It was a series of, remember, the incident happened in 07, 06, 07.
Selena.
But Boxer went to prison. He caught a drug case, so he went to prison, and they waited to almost the last month of the statute of limitations to go get the homies from Main Street. Right. So it had been about a 5-year period from the time that had happened to the time that they came and got the big homies. And then once they got...
How did you feel about you waiting that long now?
Well, he chastised me, and, I never, one of the things, bro, and it's like it's the slippery slope, as people say, right? Like, on one end, Wack, the nigga, he wasn't doing no harm, right?
Right.
He was just trying to move around and be the tough guy. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, okay, that's what you want to do, cool.
Shit,
but then it went from that.
Wait, G-Dog, what he tell them? G-Dog said Wack and R&B told on Big Messy and his brother, G-Dog. What happened? Let's go.
I heard what he was saying about the big homie Shaq, and then I heard what he said about Big U, and that's when I picked up the phone. I said, hey, you, man, I want you to read something, man. And then once you read it, once you know. That's Quran. That's the Holy Quran. Once you know, you're accountable for what you know. And when he read it, he said, okay, I see why you don't fuck with dude. I can't fuck with dude. And that was it. Let me tell you something, man. I probably haven't seen nor talked to Wack in years, and, I wish everybody success and happiness, but not on the basis of lies.
Right.
And
not on and it's really indicative of your character, Mark, because you have a whole campaign publicly of a brother that's heavy in our community positively, helping get these kids graduated from school and into football and all of these other positive things. And he smut his name through the mud just because he decided not to deal with him.
And brother, well put. Look, I call the homie Big U all the time. I call him the naked truth. And he always be like, why you call me the naked truth? I said, because Wack is the well-dressed lie. It's an old parable about truth and lie went swimming. And, lie jumped out the water and put on truth clothes. So you had a well-dressed lie, but then truth got out the water and it was naked. So you got the naked truth that's trying to run down a well-dressed lie. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean,
For over a century, businesses have trusted lacrosse sign to this.
We finna flame this.
It is what it is with the homies.
Free Big U in the chat.
Man, well, I know you a businessman and you stay on positive shit, man. I'm sorry that we had to even delve into these negative accusations that got a lot of people, good people named caught up in it. But we needed to get the truth where truth appears, falsehood disappears, man. And I wanted to hear that for myself, man.
Man, hey, man, I appreciate you, man. And, God bless. But like I said, man, it's a lot of things is just a well-dressed lie. That's all I can say.
Right. And that's what Cass Jones is. He is the well-dressed lie.
Yeah, and Big U is the naked truth. It is what it is. He always stood on the side of truth. He ain't never wavered from that. From the time I gave him that paperwork, I watched him take assault after assault because he just did the right thing. He just said, I can't fuck with you.
And I'm so glad that he ain't responded publicly to these negative lies, because he's above that shit. Let him stay low and you just stay high. Don't let this man trick you up off the street or the feeling like you got to address every lie he makes up every day.
Well, and then you got to understand too, bro, it's, you know, like I told you about throwing a rock and hiding your hand. You know, what's the motive for throwing the rock to begin with? Like, we know the rocks is being thrown, but what's the motive? Like, you know, like, only thing I saw the homie Big U do, put out a great documentary on hip hop. I see him, man, putting these kids through college and sending them, like, I'm trying to understand what's the motive, or it's a motive that we can't comprehend because we don't think on those levels. You feel me?
Hey, that's perfectly said. And I'm going to tell you this, in all of my life, being from the community of South Central Los Angeles, only time I ever heard of a public artificial dissemination of disinformation was through COINTELPRO and J. Edgar Hoover, man. And I'm just gonna drop that jewel and let you go, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good day, man.
Likewise,
brother. All right, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So there go Money Mark.
Build a website you love.
And Duse M.
With
Damn,
Wack.
Duse M be, hey, for sure, the Damu Kiwe conversation always got the content. First, it was a new exclusive interview with Suge Knight, Free Simon Says. Then we go to this interview with Deja34 Records CEO, co-CEO with Shaquille O'Neal, Money Mark Stevens. This is nasty work. But I heard CS2 Back just threw a gasket because the paperwork is alleging that he's a victim. Well, I got the word. We finna get into it, man. Hold on, let me pull this up for y'all. We gonna get to the content. Oh, we got the content today. Hit that like button, man. Look, we've been shadow banned for about a week now, so that's why y'all ain't getting the things. I ain't blocked none of y'all. Motherfucker said, I know I didn't do nothing for Duse M to block me. We ain't getting no links. Yeah, they not gonna give them to you. But if you hit that like button right now, that's letting the algorithm know you're enjoying this content, that it's okay to continue to share it to other people, to notify other people when we're live or whenever we drop a video. You know what I mean? Besides that, we about 50 people from 9,000 subs on our way to 10K, the Damu Kiwe conversation. Salute to the ETE, hashtag ETD, expose the debriefers, expose the exposers, edify through entertainment. That's what we do. Let's get to it.
If I was a victim, in order for me to be classified as a victim, I would have to give a statement or have a medical record.
Nah, that doesn't mean that.
Hold on, we gonna run that back. That nigga said for them to classify me like as a victim, that would mean I had to give a statement. Nigga, we been told you we know you gave a statement, you bitch ass nigga. Let's go.
Where it says I was a victim. In order for me to be classified as a victim, I would have to give a statement or have a medical record.
Nah, that doesn't mean that.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, the Answer Man. Man, we told you Big U reached out. But that paperwork had Wack's name in there. And now he going back and forth about whether or not he was a victim. What does the paperwork say? Let's get to the content, y'all.
That's why everybody's assuming you're involved with that. So if Big U say
you can't involve it. in the conversation.
Imam on him.
Bro, you're like terrible at listening.
Imam got a pair of balls.
Having a conversation. Now,
he's an intelligent, dumbass geek. Nigga, that's the nigga I paid to do the thing. Channel BLK on Instagram. I know y'all don't follow his YouTube. Nigga, his YouTube it look like that motherfucker blackball. But what I can tell y'all, Imam got him a pair. He pressing this nigga ever so often. The shit I used to implant in his mind, which made him say, Duse M, I'm 100% sure and convinced he's CS2 back. It's not a question. And then he go back over there and suck them off. This nigga got a pick. He grew a pair, y'all. The intelligent, dumb geek. Nigga, let's go.
Conversation.
Green.
Bro, you're like terrible at listening.
You're stupid.
Nah, smart.
Having a conversation. Now, if they got me on the phone, collaborating it is one thing. You got two. Yeah, I see Chuck. Chuck ain't made a complaint. Chuck ain't nothing.
You can say you never talked to them. They never might have questioned you, but that paperwork mentions an incident where you were there and they said they were trying to run.
No, it don't. The paperwork says Big U was in a phone conversation talking to somebody and mentioned this is what it says.
You were mentioned as a potential victim. Nigga.
No.
Why
no.
you like
cap.
On that, that's what that is. It is what it is.
That's cap.
That doesn't mean you working with them. That doesn't mean
salute.
That's cap.
So what happened?
All you hearing is
let's shout out Panda Man. Panda Man, $20 super chat. It's the Panda Man and the salute. What kind of dog you got, Panda Man? You gotta put it in the chat. Cute little dog. Is it a boy or girl? If it's a boy, keep him away from Levi. If it's a girl, keep him away from Levi. Levi taking shit down real quick. I'm talking about he knocked Sky
between two other niggas.
So then we can
in the conversation.
The feds will come talk to you to cooperate shit. I'm not saying you talk to them. You probably talk to say,
why would the feds come talk to me?
Handle that. But to say you're not mentioning that paperwork as a victim,
you're a victim.
Reaching.
You're just blowing ahead, bro.
You're a victim. Nah, you spinning, bro.
I'm a victim where?
But listen, I'm just trying to get.
Where am I a victim at?
Hold on.
Tell me where I'm a victim.
Where on mute, yo?
Where am I a victim at?
At the Noble, nigga.
Where? Okay, what happened to me at the Noble?
Tiny draws and somebody else.
So the Tiny draws a big you, or which one is it? You know what you talking?
He said you was a victim. The nigga said Tiny draws and somebody else. This nigga mad as a motherfucker.
See, here go the problem. You got niggas with so many different stories capping. You don't know what to believe.
Do you want me to pull up the paperwork? I can read verbatim.
Read it.
So
read it.
You're saying you were never at the Noble.
Read it. It was my show. Read it.
You just said that it was Big U talking about the incident, right?
That's Big U on the phone telling a whole nother nigga. There's no Wack went to the hospital. Wack was questioned. Wack was nothing. All the time.
So the incident between you and Tiny Draws never happened.
Are we talking about Tiny Draws and Big U? What we talking about?
That's the same incident.
You telling me?
That happened backstage. Big U and them was in the garage. Nigga, it's one incident. If all getting investigated, of course you're gonna be. You look
who's getting investigated? Show me what Big U's investigated over anything got something to do with me. Show me that.
Well,
show me. Show me what Big U is getting investigated about anything got anything to do with me. Show me that.
Bro,
that's a wiretap.
In these RICO paperwork.
Show me that. Show me where it says Big U is being investigated about anything got to do with me.
See, look, why are you moving the goalpost?
I'm not. You said it's being investigated. You square-ass, stupid ass nigga.
You were mentioned in the paperwork. Everybody already seen it.
Wait, Rich. Is mentioned the same as investigated? And my business no. Hold on, bro. Am I mentioned or am I being investigated?
You were mentioned a victim.
It says I was a victim.
Yes.
Read it. Read it. If somebody in order for them to identify me as a victim, no. Let me say it like you, square boy. To identify somebody as a victim, that means that he was hospitalized. There's proof of some type of record to show I was a victim. Show me where it says that.
They put hands on
I got 500 on it. Chuck, you covering the bet, right?
You got niggas from your own.
Chuck, hold on, Chuck. Are you covering the bet? Show me where it says I was a victim.
In the
paper, I'm the one that got
pull it.
Right?
Show that.
Happened at the Noble. Like, why are you
pull it? No, you just said you got it.
You playing some matches?
On your mama, you can't show me where it says I was a victim. I bet you can't. I got 5,000 one way. I got look. If you look, you ain't even gotta pay me. If you show me it says I was a victim, I got 5 racks for you.
You wanted to say the word victim in there?
That's what you said, right?
Put hands on you, you a victim.
That's what you said, right? Nothing in there says I got hands put on.
The dumb intelligent geek, the dumb intelligent geek worked this nigga. That nigga said, nigga, if niggas put hands on you, you was a victim. You wanted to just say victim? Nigga, if niggas put hands on you and you ran, you was a victim, nigga. 7/9/2022, Henley, I'm finna bring this work out. We finna flame this nigga up. To victim 1, an incident in which Henley and Rolling 60 gang members chased down Wack100, attempting to hurt him. There's 15 to 20 niggas with us, with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on, all black, tied down. She like, boom. She jumped in the car, paid for something. I can't see the whole thing. It goes under the thing. Oh, yeah, we finna get into that.
Nothing in that paperwork says
in that garage. That's on video.
Nothing in that paperwork says that.
In that garage. Them niggas said you was begging, like, draw. That was in the paperwork. You said draws in front of my kids, my family. That was verbatim in the paperwork.
That's him talking on the phone, right?
No. That was
you. Pussy popping on.
No. Who said that?
What did he say there and not, bro? But
okay, then niggas get on the phone and lie all day. You didn't went from I was a victim in the paperwork till I'm begging to all this other. You dick rich ass, infatuated with the West Coast. Nothing you said checks out. Show me where it says I was a victim.
The only dispute.
Show me where it says I was a victim. Show me that. You can't. Try again. Show me where it says I'm a victim.
The only
show me where 12 name is mentioned in there.
Can I say something?
Show me where it says I was a victim.
I'm trying to show you.
Show me where it says that.
You keep over talking me and just like me where
I was a victim.
Keep over talking
for you, Batman.
Chuck, this what kind of room you running these papers?
Nah, you gonna cry
on the 100? We show me where it says I was a victim. See, in order for me to be classified as a victim, I would have to give a statement or have a medical record.
Nah, that doesn't mean that. But nobody's saying you talk to him, bro. All you're disputing, the argument you're making is that Big U might be lying. You're saying
he's lying,
but that's in the paperwork, though.
No, it never says I was a victim. The feds never say I was a victim. In order for them to say it, it would have to be an action behind it.
Yeah, Tiny Draws putting hands on you was the
Tiny Draws, they ain't made it none of that paperwork. You're lying.
All right, so
pull it. I got $5,000 bet. You can't show me Tiny Draws name nowhere in the paperwork. Nigga, I'm from the 100 side, you nigga. Listen, I've been dominating this floor before you hit this floor. This is the reason why. You come in half-cocked with lies. Show me where I was the victim. Show me where I'm the victim. Show me where Tiny Draws name is in that paperwork. You the liar. Show me. Chuck, you got your room looking bad, Chuck. Once again, show me where it says.
You keep talking. Let me talk.
I know you can't.
I'm trying to tell you.
Pin it. You got a bean. Pin it. Pin the work. Show me where it says I was a victim. In order for them to say that, it has to be an action, a report, or a complaint. Show that.
Them niggas is under
Can
investigation.
you show it?
And you got hands put on.
Can you show it? Hold on.
Act like it's not in the paper. Bro.
It's not.
Shit up, bro.
It's
That's
not.
crazy to me.
It's not.
Everybody got read that and beat on paperwork.
He has no charge that has anything
Everybody
to do
that's
with me.
listening right now, pull up that paper.
He has no charge that has anything to do with me, little dude. None, not one.
But they're talking about you in there, gang. Big U's talking about how he ran down on you.
That's
on
conversation.
the wiretap. He's talking about it on the
Hey,
wiretap.
bro, listen. We all know what happened down there. Because you don't come from where we come from, only a fool would know what was going on in that garage. One against 20, it's only one thing. It's only one thing, and it got to be the right thing to keep 20 niggas off of you. Talking about.
Put his hands on you then.
Where's it at? You said it's in the paperwork, right?
You just said that's not in the paperwork.
You said it was.
I'm talking about the garage, nigga, and the incident.
You said it. You said Tiny Dog put his hands on me. You said I'm named to be the victim. Show me that. You can't. You're lying.
Bro, Big U.
This is why I beat y'all, because you lied. Stop talking and show the paperwork.
Get a word in.
We got a $5,000 bet.
All right, y'all, there it is. As usual in these situations, people is having two different conversations. The word victim does appear in the paperwork, but that's who Big U is communicating with about Wack. Whether or not you think Wack is a victim of what happened is a matter of interpretation and not what the paperwork is talking about. Basically, one man giving his recollection of how he saw things going down that night, and it happened to have Wack's name. But you know how this thing go, man. The best content is where there's a major misunderstanding. That's just the nature of the beast, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Till next time, it's your boy. We out.
Hey, man, listen, man.
Here's to chasing fall.
Shout out to channel BLK for going a day without dick sucking. At least you will go against them, at least for the content. We know you ain't gonna stand on nothing. Never stood on nothing before in your life. But I guess for the content, you did what you did. Hey, hit that like button if y'all just coming in. We finna get into this paperwork. He keep talking about the one thing you are felon with that one thing, right? Hold on, let me see what's going on over here. I was on Clubhouse. Bo Monty, what's up, baby? That nigga got his a hot mic. Boom, we'll take care of that. Deuce, my dog, real recognized, real. I'm 10 toes down with the OG. Hey, man, appreciate the support. Hey, everything donated to the Damu Kiwe conversation is appreciated. We finna get to this content. So, let's go here. Paperwork. So, on multiple intercepted calls, defendant, talking about Big U, talked about beating up or at least breaking a witness's jaw. And while defendant may claim other reasons for feuding with that witness, this court should protect them. This court should protect breaking the witness's jaw. What witness is Big U talk about he got to break his jaw after fleeing with his phones in the hours? Oh, we don't got to read that part. That was bullshit. Oh, yeah, naming his co-defendants and known opponents. Instructing, right? Okay, this was evidence. Okay, let's go to CS2 back lying ass talking about Big U. Talking about Big U. I mean, the Crip Cop and Wack100 run the narrative, the exposures, run the narrative that Big U is caught on damn, they sent me to this one. Fuck, I was trying to go to the other one, man. Shit. Big U DNA. Let's see what it say. Damn, I wanted to go to the other one. Let me go back, man. I wanted to go to the short. My bad. Okay, here it go. 15 minutes. This how they smut Big U, right? We finna get into an OG TV. Shout out OG TV. We finna flame this nigga up. The Crip Cop and Wack100. But yet y'all give them niggas the benefit of the doubt like they got some kind of credibility in these parts. Niggas ain't got no cred in the YouTube streets.
Okay, this next situation I'm about to speak on, I'm getting right to it.
They're not credible.
I hope it's not real. I hope Wack is reaching. I hope he's on some bullshit.
Muddy Waters was bragging.
Because if these allegations are true, then Big U might as well change his name to Big O for over. Because it's over for that brother if this is true. Like I said, this is the month of Ramadan, Big U Muslim. I hope this ain't true.
Man, we got some pretty disturbing news, man. And y'all remember a couple of days ago when I mentioned that case where the kid, the football player, you know, it was Big U's son's best friend, played on the football team, who was living with Big U, was killed. And it was saying that Big U didn't show up to the funeral, never contacted the mother for any type of support, anything. Just blocked her and everything, right?
What that got to do?
Bro, like you always say if you know anything about these gang murders to give you the information. But when the football player is the best friend of your son who was living with you turns up dead, you don't want nothing to do with nothing, right? So the news came out today, this morning. The mother said that Big U has been denying to give his DNA. So they had to send a warrant to get Big.
He say, she say. So he comes with a fact that they had to get a warrant to get Big U DNA. Rightfully so, if that's what happened. But he comes with this to make it seem as if it was suspicious. That's within his right. Let's go.
Use DNA. You want to take a wild guess whose DNA came back on the son? Big U, Eugene Henley's DNA came back on her son's fingernails.
This is what's being propagated across across the internet. Not only is they talking about Big U unalived Nipsey Hussle, Big U extorted Meek Mills and Rick Ross, Big U sent these niggas to rob Dale the Long Tail Rat, Big U sent Loose Cannon to beat up and do whatever happened with Molly Marr. Big U, Big U, Big U. These bitch-made ass, he say, she say ass niggas blame Big U for all of their shortcomings and failures. What kind of a niggas? You niggas want a daddy, nigga, so bad. And no matter what that nigga do, you niggas criticize because you bitch-ass niggas too coward to look in the mirror at your own shortcomings, nigga. These niggas is weird. He's saying that Big U DNA was found under the nails of Rayshawn Williams. This is the type of informants that the federal United States assistant United States attorneys are permitting to antagonize, smear, smut, defame Big U, defame developing options, defame unique unique music, defame the You Find It app, and any other business ventures and capacities that represent or are fronted by Big U as the face. This is what they're permitting. That shit within itself is to try to poison a jury pool. Big U Mike can't even get a fucking free free. A fair trial in the city. Big U needs to file a motion that due to the prosecution allowing its informants to run rampant, lie to try to get him unalive by lying and saying he was an informant, that he was working for the feds and LAPD Southwest, and that he snitched on Crackhead Eddie. Speaking of Crackhead Eddie, you sat down with them people. You said you know a lot. And you don't think we know you in that work, nigga? You don't think we know that you and the Crip Cop is bunkies because y'all in some kind of protection program waiting for the opportunity to testify against Big U? Crackhead Eddie just said he happy. You niggas shouldn't have been being sneaky. You niggas shouldn't have been plotting on niggas. Plotting on who? Big U said he gots to, not nobody else. He gots to break CS2 back jaw for the way he disrespected. Not we gonna line this nigga up. We gonna kill this nigga. We gonna go shoot up his family house. We finna, none of that. But the little diss song that the assistant United States attorney is saying is the motive for Big U killing Rayshawn Williams was worth him doing that. Who y'all think disrespected Big U most on this internet? These weirdos. But he allowed you busters, niggas that run, hide, scared to pop up, nigga over there for a year and a half wearing sweats, tell you he don't carry guns. Pull up. I couldn't beg the Crip Cop to pull up on me, to pull up on Spider-Lo, to pull up on Big U, to pull up on Yael. Dead homies, nigga. He turned all that down. But he online disrespecting Big U. The feds were allowing this. Allowing people to disrespect his family, threaten his family. Fake-ass Nipsey Hussle supporters who've been convinced by conspiracy theories that Big U and Nipsey weren't seeing eye to eye at the time of his death, and that's why he's dead. Threatening his family members, complaining to their places of business and work. This is what the feds have allowed to happen to Big U. But Big U get a diss song that the assistant United States attorney admit they're not even sure Big U ever heard. Big U never heard the diss song, but just the thought of him dissing me on record, I'm gonna do him. I know he heard You Ain't Got a Clue. When Nipsey dissed him, he's not a rapper. He said he's a scrapper. So he showed up and told him he got to get a DP. So he gets a bigger artist that everybody knows this is Big U on his mixtape, and all he has to get from 60s, all he has to get is a DP or a fade. But Rayshawn, who we never heard of, who Big U never even heard the diss song, had to get killed. And they found Big U DNA under the nails of Rayshawn Tallboy Williams. Ain't that a bitch? These is the weird ass niggas that the assistant U.S. attorney got targeting Big U out here. Let's see what they talking about in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of got my chest heaving and all that. Let me fix this a little bit. Got my chest heaving and shit. That shit got me hot. You know what I'm saying? They got his DNA when they took that pic right there. But Big U unalive Fats. Oh, yeah, they say he unalive Fats. They say he unalive who else? Now, that was Rico the Rat Rod. He said that. I've been working family, but I'm only a troll away, I bet. They big talking since Big U been away. Crackhead Eddie big talking now that Big U went away. Big U started the 60s. Big U started Hurricane Katrina. Big U off Charlie Kirk. Big U called the hit on Charlie Kirk. Where did 600 come from? Did anyone confirm go to school with him? Yeah. Nah, he went to Crenshaw. He was like a square nigga. He wasn't no gang member. Big U closed the Toys R Us store. Fantasy, baby, you might be right. There's evidence of inbreeding in the Love Boy gene pool. No, it is. I got the pictures. Big U messed up. It's the content online. Big U messed up the water and Flint. Big U rigged the election. Enhance your claim on the union, Deuce. Big U sunk the Titanic. He was created in the lab from a piece of shit. 600 ain't been back to the 60s since the raid. 600 pork chops. DD Dynasty, what up with you? Came from a pig's ass. Big U off Lincoln. Any unsolved crime in Cali, they blame it on Big U. That's what it's looking like, bro. He's the fall guy. Buck Break, the big, black, strong-looking nigga. The one that all these niggas appear to be afraid of. They said we gotta protect them. No matter what Big U, why Big U say that they're beefing, the court should protect them. Imagine that. The court should protect them. The nigga Wack said he fears his life is in danger. Oh, we finna flame this bitch ass nigga up. We got about 20 more minutes. Let's get through this paperwork, and then I'm gonna get to the World Star paperwork where he feared for his life. He said that in the declaration, a statement to the court, because
what are we talking about? What's understood doesn't need to be explained.
Yeah, we live right now, Didi. Mute up. We gonna talk in a minute though. Hang around. So here's the paperwork, right? So here's the paperwork. Officers and medical professionals responded to the scene of RW's murder, and a subsequent autopsy found that RW died from multiple gunshot wounds. The responders noted that RW was not dressed for the weather, which was cold and inclement on the night of the murder. DNA was collected from RW's ankle and socks area. So the DNA wasn't collected from his nails like the Crip cop was lying. It came from his ankle and sock area, consistent with the direction that RW was dragged into the desert off the highway. The DNA profile obtained was not complete, likely due to the aforementioned inclement weather on the night of the murder. Analysis of Henley's DNA profile was inconclusive, such that it cannot be excluded as the contributor of the DNA. So they want to say, well, we can't rule it out, but it wasn't a match. Because if it was a match, they would have said Henley's DNA was a match for RW's DNA that was taken from his sock and ankle area, or what do they say? Foot and ankle or whatever, right? On the other hand, was excluded as a potential contributor. Oh, they said Robinson, on the other hand, was excluded as a potential contributor of the DNA found on RW, right? So we're going to go to the next paperwork. Boom. These is statements on the wiretap. Get the owner on the phone and that Henley would kill the shop owner. And talking to a former NFL Pro Bowler, Henley stated that he was going to beat the shit out of Witness 2 for starting shit between Henley and Wack100. So this is all on the wiretaps. Y'all know the feds went and told all them niggas, hey, man, you might as well tell us, because we heard him say that you started some shit. He gonna fuck you up, too. Them niggas gonna say whatever the fuck the government want them to say to get the protection and some money or whatever the cakes they done caught up off of them. Speaking to the same person, Henley stated he was going to charge someone in federal prison $6,000 for a phone. Henley stated he would pay people $50 each to beat someone up. Henley recounted paying people to mess up a store that refused to give him a discount. Henley told someone that they needed to hang OG Crip Cuz and that he needed to be disciplined thoroughly for a violation of Crippin'. Henley again stated he needed to break Wack100’s jaw. This was in December 30th, 2022 wiretap call. Big U is telling somebody he needs to break Wack100’s jaw. And the next day, the 31st of December, Henley recounted being bigger than any Rolling 60 members, including Nipsey Hussle. 12/31/2022, Henley stated that if he had an issue with anyone, they would no longer be alive. On January 2nd, 2023, Henley coached DS on how to portray himself to the media, including telling him to wear glasses and to claim DS worked for developing options, even though he did not. Henley told DS he needed to at least break Witness's 2 jaw. Who jaw he keeps saying he want to break? Wack100, right? He want to break Wack100. Now remember what the court said. Despite what they said his beef is, on multiple intercepted calls, defendant talked about beating up or at least breaking a witness's jaw. And while defendant Big U may claim other reasons for feuding with that witness, this court should protect him. Who is a rival that Big U is listed as feuding with in the paperwork? Let's see what they say in the chat. Who is a rival witness? Who is a rival witness? I got a call from the homie. Let me hang that up. Boom. So let me finish this real quick. So they should protect him after fleeing with his phone in the hours before his scheduled arrest in this case, in an attempt to intimidate and dissuade anyone from cooperating with law enforcement or otherwise report information about defendant. Defendant posted publicly on Instagram, naming his co-defendant and known opponents. Right? Feuding opponents, feuding with that witness that he want to break their jaw. The court should protect him. Right? So that's good enough for that paperwork tonight. Now we're going to go to this other paperwork and hit that like button, man. Real Spill, Big U, the real Debo, and Wack, the real Red, still trying to get his bike back. Wack cried in the car when he left that garage. Big U really Bigfoot, shaking my ass, slanderous, jealous ass niggas. RW was a gangbanger that could have been from anywhere. He probably owed money to someone. Big U was not doing dumb shit on his way to million. CS2 is on the Rusky Vlad TV looking like baby Kool-Aid man. Weenie 100, as the mayor would say. Right, Weenie 100. So let me get to this email, and I'm telling y'all about this nigga being in fear of his life because it's consistent in the Big U case as well as the World Star Hip Hop case, right? The World Star Hip Hop lawsuit that Wack100 himself filed, one of the dumbest moves he could have made. I put him in the catch-22. He's so desperate, the nigga did it. He's a dummy. The nigga's a real grade A bozo. You know what I'm saying? This nigga really is a bozo. Hold on. I'm finna try to find this little page real quick from Wack100’s declaration and statement, right? Hold on. Y'all got to bear with me. I'm trying to get y'all the content. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Oh, man. Hit that like button. Damn, I can't even find. Let me put that in here. World Star. No, I'll just put Cash Jones. I think this is it. Complaint for defamation. The party, general activities. Okay, that's the complaint. Slander, pro se. Yeah, no, that's not it. Bear with me. I told y'all I'm finna find it. It's the perfect climax. Okay. Declaration. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Okay, so that's the declaration of bear with me. Hit that like button. We cooking right now. Wack should have left it at the takedown. He went too far asking for apology. Hey, listen, that nigga, he knows that everybody looks at him. He says it in the thing. Hold on, let me find this shit. This might be it. This is the declaration from Media Lab's attorney. Okay. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Memorandum of points and authorities. I thought I had it already on my thing. We wouldn't be going through this, but y'all know what we can do in the meantime, in between time. Y'all ain't just got to sit there and be bored. You know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and turn on some music for y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? What we on? Let's go on this.
Duse M the time. Yeah. Full throttle.
My niggas ain't giving out passes. Flip bitches, then get rid of their asses. Melt the vault, my young niggas just passed, cause we done talk to full throttle your asses.
Chief Rose OG, said Louis the 13th. Against all odds, still I live. Fuck what you bursting. Stiff arm haters, stay positive, protected by heat. Kevlar vest, that sunscreen, niggas paying for keys. I gotta eat you malnutrition cause you chasing me.
That's crazy. We played that whole shit in
Duse M the time.
I'm getting to it. Calm down.
Full throttle.
My niggas ain't giving out passes. Flip bitches, then get rid of their asses. Melt the vault, my young niggas just passed, cause we done talk to full throttle your asses.
Chief Rose OG, said Louis the 13th. Against all odds, still
I can't find it, man.
Stiff arm haters, stay positive, protected by heat. Kevlar vest, that sunscreen, niggas paying for keys. I gotta eat you malnutrition cause you chasing me. Easy decision before start.
So look, hit that like button, man. I cannot find it. That beat remind me of some Yay area shit. Hey, good looking. When you make this one, Deuce, I made that about like a year ago or something, maybe. He can't walk that shit back now without BTA. He brought this on himself. Deuce, the motherfucking diamonds flaming these exposers. So show some love by hitting that like button. Yeah, please do, man. Wack said he's scared to come outside. Yeah, the nigga said he's scared to come outside, man. Listen, man, we finna go ahead and play another one. We finna play something else because I'm finna find that. Fuck all that. Let's go, man. We're gonna play a different song. Okay, what else we got? We got that's already up here. Oh, I don't got that much stuff up here. But we could yeah, let's play that again.
Bitches, trust no bitches full of this. After riches, after sex, I kick him out in the street. The squad get it by all means, what's more attractive than that? So ask your bitch, she hits her knees more than a Catholic. With my dream into the magistrate court. Copyright infringement, Spotify, I'm after my down. Sorry, yeah, this harder nigga got me on 10 toes. Hoes call me Sub-Zero, making both wrists from. Chasing digits, haters live it while they talk it, I live it. 1.5 out of prison, my life's a motion picture.
My niggas ain't giving out passes. Flip bitches, then get rid of their asses. Melt the vault, my young niggas just passed, cause we done talk to full throttle your asses. Bodies love such aggressive passion. What I suggest with your suggestive asses. Shawty wanna ride with me. Told her if she out for green.
We can go full throttle. Hey, but look, we got the content. I told y'all to hold up. Hold up, we finna get to it. Let me turn this off real quick. Oh, we gonna play this bitch nigga up. Let me see what the good people talk about, man. Drew V, okay, y'all like that? That go, all right. That beat remind me of some area shit. I'm on blood. Y'all finna go smoke. I'm feeling this one straight fire. Chief Rose OG, sip Louis the 13th against all odds. Fuck what these birds think. Stiff arm haters, stay positive. Protected by heat. Kevlar vest, that sunscreen. Niggas playing for keeps. Gotta eat. You malnutrition because you chased the minks. Easy decision before, what I say, easy decision before some I be robbing the brinks. Gang vicious. Bitches full of deceit. So after fucking kick him out in the street, the squad get it by all means. What's more attractive than dope? Go ask your bitch, hits her knees more than a Catholic pope. 7 digits. Yeah, I got off on that one. Hit that like button. But I got the content. Let's go here. Bam, bam, bam. Which one is this? Oh yeah, this is Porky the Pig Peru right here. This is him talking about he's in danger. You know what I'm saying? It's some nasty work, bro. Just like that other one. They said he needed to be protected. This nigga is officially in witness protection. So if you don't believe, this is the declaration of Cash Jones, who is represented by Sing Sing and Tribin LLP, attorney for plaintiff Cash Jones, pseudonym known as Wack100. And this was filed January 8th, 2025. Look, January 8th. Background. Now remember, he declared this under the I am plaintiff in this action. Otherwise noted, I have personal knowledge of the following facts, and if called and sworn as a witness, I could and would competently testify thereto under oath. I'll testify under oath. Oh, yeah? You might be held in contempt of the court for lying under oath. So, this is what he claims happened. And then right here is where it gets nasty, right? The source of the author, let me put y'all up on this. The source and author of the defamatory statements as published and disseminated by defendant, which is World Star Hip Hop, aka Media Lab, is a felon widely known to be biased against and openly hostile against me. Widely known he's biased against me. So that means I can't differentiate the facts from some shit that I believe? No, stop it. Specifically, the author of the video is Lamonte Sims, a.k.a. Duse M. Sims, a convicted felon who serves as the self-proclaimed CEO of Active Chucks Entertainment. Sims has a well-documented pattern of engaging in vexatious litigation and long ago initiated a public campaign of defamation and harassment directed at me. On or I'ma tell massa, use a house nigga. Nah, nigga, I'm a swamp nigga. Nigga, I'm the nigga that had to hide in the swamp. Nigga, because I caught massa doing what he wasn't supposed to be doing in the hen houses, and I handle my business. I'm a swamp nigga. On or around June 6, 2022, Sims released an entire podcast episode focused solely on me, one of several such episodes explicitly stating that the purpose of the podcast was to antagonize Wack100. Excuse me. Then on or around May 25th, 2023, Sims escalated his public antagonistic behavior towards me by participating in a multi-part series aired on the YouTube channel Street TV, during which he publicly discussed his personal animosity and alleged beef with me, further perpetrating false and defamatory narratives. Simply put, Sims' long-standing disdain for me and his repeated efforts to defame me have been well documented and widely known for years before the release of the video, and they persist to this day. Even a cursory Google search reveals his public beef and his propensity to make baseless attacks on my character. Notably, since the initiation of this action on or around September 3rd, 2024, Sims sent the legal demand letter to both me and the defendant. In the letter, Sims alleges defendant Media Lab never had authorization to publicly disseminate the video in the first place and accuses Media Lab of copyright infringement, stating in part as follows. It has come to the attention of Mr. Sims that your company has created, distributed, rented, sold, and or displayed the documentary which contains an excerpt of the work. Claiming ownership of the documentary was not authorized by Mr. Sims or anyone associated with Mr. Sims. That's a fact, nigga. Ain't nobody told them to collect my money for me, nigga. That's a fact. But let's get to the good part. As a result of defendant's publication and dissemination of the video and the defamatory statements, I have suffered significant harm to my property, business, trade, and profession. The false and defamatory statements caused me severe emotional, reputational, and financial harm, and have even jeopardized my personal safety and placing my life in danger. Damn. Placed his life in danger. See, the assistant U.S. attorney was telling y'all at court, but y'all wasn't paying attention. At Big U hearing, they said, no matter, we need to protect them. Some of the informants have recanted their statements already. Christopher Love, boys, needs to be sued for slander for claiming that Big U DNA was on that boy's ankle when it wasn't proven that it was. All of them need to be took for all their police money. Bro, that's a fact, bro. Laugh out loud. Back in the early 90s, them Brinks trucks was getting ransacked and down, up and down Cali. Fact, Juvie. He got R&B and somewhere hiding in the mountains in Vegas. Chief followers, major, what you doing? Do y'all hear this shit? Yeah, is Wack crying, saying you bullied him? This nigga is a Karen. He pulled a 40 guy. Hey, look, man, we gonna go to one more real quick, man, and we out of here. That was the real end. I just want to show y'all this, though. All them niggas on the hunting side who been thinking Wack was a millionaire and he's gonna look out for them when they get to the thing. Y'all see this? This was in 2010, bankruptcy court in the Central District. The name of debtor, Cash McElroy Jones. This nigga been struggling. He been a bad pay master. Kimberly L. Ross, she's the joint debtor, but this was Wack. Wack had to file bankruptcy. Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Nigga, this nigga, y'all niggas over there getting sold dreams, cubic zirconium. It's gonna be your year, cubic zirconium. This is our year. Our. And this nigga ain't did shit. He ain't put you on. You know what I'm saying? This is the broke bum. The same nigga who been exposed. I told y'all about a year ago that diaper company was a ploy for his cover of where his money was coming from as an informant. Nigga, that shit ain't generated and grossed no money. But yeah, all of this is for bankruptcy. There go Cash Jones. That was 2010. There go Cash Jones signing the declaration. There go Kimberly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But look, we finna get up off this. Let me see what the good people say before we go. What you mean? I talked to Uncle Sam A front company, yeah, that's all it was. So the fans could pay back dough. You know what I'm saying? So salute Deuce. Now that sounds plausible. Facts. But look, salute. I hope y'all like my haircut, my fade. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all like that with the proper lineup. Shout out to my boy, my barber D. You know what I'm saying? He got me up in there on short notice, knowing tomorrow I take Levi to get his shampoo. So he clean. We got somebody that's gonna be house sitting the dogs. You know what I'm saying? While we do the wedding, Maria put together a wedding for my brother-in-law, Junie, my nigga. That Yanga blood. You know what I'm saying? The Omex. He got that Omex blood. That nigga darker than me. Nigga lips no bigger than me. That diaper company would have an IPO. We should be able to buy stock if it was real. Yeah, it ain't got no IPO. That nigga. A deep dive in the Lil Cash's bankruptcy. We got some paperwork. I'll show that probably tomorrow. I told y'all that was the last thing. We gonna end this. It's getting late. It's already 12:30 out here. So till tomorrow, turn on them notifications. If you ain't hit the like button, do it. Boom, boom, boom. Big U said Duse M. Flame them rat niggas up over there lying on me, talking about they speak for me. Them bitch ass, rat ass niggas in my paperwork. Niggas can't speak for a real one. Salute to Big U. Free draws. We out of here. Damu Kiwe.